Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip, and today we're going to be talking about Crypto.com. That's right, Cronos chain. Talking a little bit about what you can expect here as a price point for Crypto.com in the mid to short term. We have been experiencing a little bit of downward action here in the crypto markets. Let's take a peek at the charts. If you like the content, smash a like, subscribe to the channel. Let's just take a peek here. So market cap currently coming in at $1.23 trillion. Bitcoin still hanging in to 30,000 and Ethereum at 2. But Crypto.com is currently still hanging into the top 20 spot, sitting currently at number 19. 17.9 cents. 17.9 cents is a beautiful price here for accumulation. When you look at the chart, guys, you'll see that the previous peaks are exactly where we're at right now. I'm not expecting it to go much lower than this. We could just see some sideways action here. Now, if Bitcoin goes down, I wouldn't be surprised to see a little bit more downward action, but we got to be bullish here because look at the big picture. Crypto.com just got the nod in Dubai and FTX launches in Japan. These exchange tokens are on their way. Crypto.com and FTX have a very bright future ahead of them, and they've done a lot to show it with some of the marketing that they've done. I'll get into that later in this video, but Crypto.com will have further requirements before its full licensing granted in the near term, and FTX said the move would allow it to work directly with Japanese regulators. So really big for Crypto.com and FTX here. We're focusing on Crypto.com though. On Thursday, they announced that the Dubai Virtual Assets Regulatory Authority, aka VARA, provided the exchange with provisional approval of its virtual asset license, giving the company the go-ahead based on initial compliance checks. Very good to see. Dubai has some of the richest people in the world. We are trying to get institutional investors on this boat fully. Apple, Tesla, you name it. We want all the big companies buying crypto, but you also want the rich folks of the world, whether they're, an oil prince or somebody that's just super rich and moved to Dubai. You got a lot of money in Dubai. Dubai is a spot that Crypto.com, we're going to want it to be. The exchange said that VARA will carry out further due diligence and other mandated requirements before its full operating license is issued. So we're not there yet, but they expect this to happen in the near term. So you will have potentially some volume coming into the market as soon as this. I mean, you should, right? Through Crypto.com. And if they jump on the Crypto.com Visa card train, that they'll be locking up Crypto.com tokens, and that would help the price of Crypto.com. So keep that in mind. That's one thing, right? So Crypto.com expanding into Dubai. And I want to take you guys through some of these partnerships that Crypto.com has. This is the NBA, and this is the Crypto.com arena. This is the Staples Center, guys. But not only that, you've got opportunities to look at the sports teams and see in baseball, like FTX's name is on umpires' jerseys in baseball. There's a huge competition for advertising space in sports, and Crypto.com and FTX are competing aggressively in that space. Crypto.com currently part of the NBA. So here's a little example for you. So cryptocurrency companies rocketed to the NBA's second largest category with $100 million to $150 million in sponsorships, placing 43rd after the previous season, according to analysis by a marketing firm, basically. So only technology companies which spent more than $170 million on NBA sponsorships topped the crypto industry. So the crypto industry is taking up market share of the ad space in the NBA is what you're getting here, which is really cool to see. They're coming mostly from, you'll see here, Crypto.com, Webull, Coinbase, and FTX, and Socios. So that's over 92% of the industry's NBA spending. And Crypto.com's is pretty big. With the Staples Center, taking over the Staples Center is huge. Now, FTX took over an arena in Miami as well. So, that's something they're competing with on their end. But it's just great to see these companies getting in aggressive ad space during a bear market, through the bear market. And these are long-term deals. Like, here's another example. The UFC strikes $175 million Crypto.com kit sponsorship, which basically means this is a $175 million deal over 10 years. The Crypto.com arena is over 20 years. This deal for the UFC, and I'll show you what this entails in a second, but this is a 10-year deal. So basically, their logo will appear on fight kits worn by all UFC athletes during competitions, starting with a Conor McGregor fight, and Dustin Poirier, which was a really big fight. The branding will appear on fighters' walk-up jerseys and hoodies. And if you've seen anything about the UFC, you've seen this time and time again. The UFC is going nuts with Crypto.com tech. Even the head of this whole UFC squad, Dana, he's actually always sporting a Crypto.com t-shirt. You'll see him in many, many photos where he's wearing a hoodie from Crypto.com or he's wearing a t-shirt from Crypto.com. So that's a really big one. They have Formula One and Aston Martin's F1 team, the NHL's Montreal Canadiens, and Italy's Series A soccer league. So also, they're looking at UFC social media channels, which is great. And that's part of this whole $175 million deal. So keep that in mind as well, because that's here. This is a article going over Crypto.com arena. I just want to show you guys. Keep in mind, this is where the Lakers play. This is where Kobe Bryant played. And this is what we're talking about. These are massive, massive deals. $700 million for the naming rights on this deal is literally, it's like 1/8 or more right now of the market cap of Crypto.com. That is a cash-rich company. They're going to continue to develop these. And keep in mind, these are 10, 20-year marketing deals, which means the name of Crypto.com is only just getting spread into people's minds through all these sports, through the arena, through these jerseys. So it's really, really important to keep a longevity on this project and people excited about it. Also, this was big news. They unveiled themselves as the FIFA World Cup sponsor in Qatar for 2022, which is coming up in the fall. So if we're stagnant over the next summer and, this is just kind of, we're floating flat, you got a buying opportunity, then the fall comes around and they're official sponsor for FIFA, one of the largest sporting events in the world, the FIFA World Cup, guys. It's almost as big as the Super Bowl. It might even be bigger than the Super Bowl. This is huge news for Crypto.com. The world's fastest growing cryptocurrency platform has more than 10 million customers and over 4,000 employees worldwide. FIFA and Crypto.com sponsorship will drive significant awareness around the cryptocurrency's trading platform through brand exposure at the world's most popular sporting event. So this is the world's most popular sporting event. Guys, this is going to bring a lot of money, not only from Americans watching this news, but people from around the world. In Italy, Spain, you name it, Mexico, any of these countries that compete in the World Cup, Argentina, we could go on, Brazil. All these countries are going to be watching their team and seeing Crypto.com as the sponsor for the World Cup. This is big news, guys. Also, they did the event for Formula One in Miami at the Grand Prix, and you can see what a huge event. These are some of the biggest events in the world for society. At the Hard Rock Stadium, they took it over. This already happened, and they were the sponsor, and I bet they're going to be doing more for years to come. And keep in mind, every time they do a sponsorship like this, there's articles that go into who they are and what they're about with over 10 million users worldwide. So they're getting their story out. And that's exactly what we need to see. When you look at what DeFi projects are on the forefront and some of the biggest, Crypto.com and Cronos Chain are some of the biggest. They're number 8 currently now, according to DeFi Llama. So they're not going anywhere. There's been some weird things that have happened with the rates. But guys, if you look at BlockFi and you look at Celsius and you look at any other project out there where you can earn rewards, your rewards have been getting dwindled because these rates that people offer are not something that'll last forever. And we can't just go on dreaming that everything's going to stay, perfect forever, right? We will lose interest rates. You used to get a lot more money in your savings account when you put money in the bank, but the bank even cut their rates. Crypto.com, Celsius, BlockFi, they're going to cut their rates over time, but it's still really, really fantastic. You can still earn 6%, 4%, 10% in some circumstances. If you go to the DeFi app, you can earn quite a bit more, and I highly recommend you guys check out the Crypto.com DeFi. We will be doing a video going more into that here in the future. That is all I got for today about Crypto.com. I could expect Crypto.com in the fall specifically to go back up to that 30-cent level, if not more, with this World Cup news coming up. Granted, if Bitcoin drags us down, then we gotta wait patiently. DCA and HODL, guys. That's all I got for today. I am Crypto Kip, and this is the Crypto Report. Don't forget to smash up the like button and subscribe to the channel. And as always, guys, you got a DCA, HODL, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody.